Welcome back friends to this series of AngularJS, and today I am going to discuss about the data types that you can use in your Angular TypeScripts. Okay, so if you have to use the TypeScripts, then there are some basic data types that you can use. So let me just show you that what are those data types that you can use and how you can use demo data types. Okay, so let me just do this. So here there is one data type, let a. If you have to create any data type which takes the number, then it will be like number. And if you provide something else to it, like Vikas, then it will give you errors, right? You can see there is a error here. Type string is not recognized. Okay, so if you have to use any string, then you need to you give this string data type, and then you can provide it like Vikash or something else. And if you provide s to some other value, then it will give you error. Then we have Boolean data type, so which is like this, and here you can provide either true or false. Then we have let d. What other is there? There is one more, Boolean any. Any means any data type, any type of value it can store. So if you have stored Vikas, then in D, if you want to store 10, then also it will not complain. If you want to then store 10.9990, then also it will not complain. So let's see if I compile this, then what happens. TSC TypeScript 1.js. Sorry, it's not JS, it should be TS. It should be TS. Okay, so it has been compiled. So let's see what it is now, what it has compiled to. So let's see this TypeScript 1.js. Okay, so here you can see that once it converts to the JavaScript, because every TypeScript will be converted to JavaScript, a valid JavaScript. So when it will be converted to JavaScript, everything will be converted to a var. Okay, so this is how it works. And if you have to give if you have to create an array, then let arr, and what type of array? Of type number. Then it will be like this, 1 5 6 9, something like this. And then I just want to print it. So it will be like for, let's not use for each right now. I just need to use for let L is equal to 0, L smaller than 4, and L plus plus. Okay, so what I will print now, console dot log, and here I'm going to write like array and 0, not 0, it's L. So it will keep printing this. So let me just compile it, and then let's run it. Node TypeScript test TypeScript dot JS. You need to run JS. It was compiled and then it should run, but why it is not running? Okay, so let me check. Console dot log hi should print hi, then I will be confirmed that yes, it is working. But let's see why it is not doing this. So it has been compiled now. I think it should be compiled. I think I have not executed that command. TypeScript 1.js. Why it is not working? Oh, I have never called this function. That's the issue. Sorry for that. Okay, so let me just check it. Now first I need to compile it. then I need to run it, then it will run. Okay, so everything has been printed now. So you can see that this is how you can use your own data types, not your own data types, the data types provided by the system. And here you can see like it has converted it into a valid JavaScript code, because JavaScript doesn't know about the let. But when it compiles into the JavaScript, the uh, TSC compiler, which is the TypeScript compiler, when it compiles it to the JS file, then all the variables will be converted accordingly. Okay, so this is the way it works. Okay guys, so that's it for this video, and I hope you might have understood that how it can work. So let's create one simple program where we will find out the greatest element in the array. So let's see how we can do that. So I just need to do something like this: 10, 7, 19, 35, and 6. So I need to find out this first largest element, the only largest element in this array. So I need to find out that. So I will do something like let biggest, or you can say the largest, and what will be the type, number, is equal to array and 0. I have given initial value to this. Then I will do something like this for let I is equal to 0. I is smaller than, how many elements are there? 5. So I plus plus. Now I just need to compare. I just need to write a simple logic to find out which number is the largest. So what I will do, I can start it from 1 because 0 I have already stored here. So if array I is greater than number, largest, then what will happen? I need to replace the largest with the array I. Okay, so this will keep running, and ultimately it will print on the screen console.log greatest number is plus largest. Okay, so this is the way it will simply work. And let's see if the largest number is printed. So before that, I just need to clean it. Let me just do this CLS and then just run it, TypeScript, just compile it, and let's run it. The greatest number is 35. So you can see that the greatest number among all these is 35. So this is giving me the correct result. So this was just a simple exercise. Okay, so I hope you might have understood how you can use it and how you can create your own arrays and how you can perform the different operations. So I would like to give you one exercise, and that exercise is like you need to create an array of strings, and you need to just arrange the strings in the array in the sorted order. Okay, so I hope that would be easy and you will be able to achieve that, and that would be a good exercise for the TypeScript perspective. So guys, have a nice day. Bye bye, and we'll meet soon in the next video. Until then, have a nice day, and bye bye.